Matco-driven machine of Antron Brown, driving for the brand new AB Motorsports. Antron had planned to go out on his own, purchase a team a year ago. COVID backed it up a year. But he is out here now as team owner, as driver, with the folks at Matco, driven, Sirius XM, Hanksterford, all helping out. They've also got a long-standing relationship with Western Technical College. And AB is going to be over here on the left side of the racetrack. And the right side is Mike Salinas. That's the Scrappers team. They ran very well here in testing, as well as over in Pomona. Rob Flynn is the guy who is now hands on the car over there. And Mike has made no bones about it. He said, he's my guy. They still do get some input from AJ. But he said Rob Flynn gets to make the calls, gets to do what he wants to do. He's in charge of the car. Car looked pretty darn good just last week. The Scrappers. Mike Salinas on the right side. Antron Brown, the three-time champ, in the left. Both of them very aggressive off the starting line, and neither one of them held on. 6:18 for Antron. And Team Matco, Salinas goes 8:11 at 77 miles an hour. I mentioned a minute ago when you saw the smoke coming out of the R&L Carriers car that was normal and nothing to worry about. That is a blower oiler. Most of these cars now have a device that'll pump oil into the top of the supercharger. If you're a hardcore fan of NHRA, you probably know you shut off a nitro car by shutting off the fuel. And if you're not a hardcore fan of NHRA, now you know. If you want to shut off one of these cars and get it to the finish, you shut off the fuel. Well, fuel is what lubricates the supercharger. There are nozzles in the injector on top of the blower that spray fuel in to lubricate the Teflon and nylon strips inside the blower. When you shut the fuel off, the blower will superheat and it burns those strips out. So they pump a little oil in there just to lubricate the blower in the shutdown area. Most of them are set to go off on a timer, and oftentimes if a car smokes the tires, has a problem, and shuts off early, when that oiler goes off, it's just pumping oil into the engine, and since it's idling, it does what any engine would do. If it was idling and you poured oil in it, it smokes out the pipes.